Divorce Right. I have over here Vicky Townsend, and very old-time friend, about 10 years now.
Yeah, about that.
And we're going to talk about how does a divorce affect the workplace? How does a divorce affect the family? So when you started the Divorce Right, what was your vision as to how you can help families go through it?
Well, what I saw was, through my many, many years in the industry, was really how much damage this actually causes to the company's bottom line that was not being addressed. And I knew that if I could address that with the company, I could also provide a service to their employee that could be a win-win for both of them. So having them have that support at work could be all the difference in the world.
So what is like an indirect cost to an employer when their employee is going through a divorce?
Oh, there's a lot. Absences. They have to have court hearings, appointments with their attorneys, errors. They're distracted. There's something called presenteeism. I don't know if you're familiar with that term, but it's when somebody's at their desk, but they're
just checked out.
They're just emotionally, they're just somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then 10% of divorcing employees quit. And that in this time of our economy is huge. You need to keep those, I was talking to a company recently who said they cannot afford to lose one quality control person, not one. And this is a company that you would want them to have their quality control person because you use their things, and if it's not done right, you will lose your life. So it's important.
So what does an employer can watch for? What is it to observe?
Absences, increased emotional outbursts, running in late to meetings and leaving early when it's not normally their behavior pattern. So looking for behaviors, but also, one of the things I would love for your viewers to understand that we don't think about, but the divorce industry itself is a Monday through Friday, 9 to 5 industry. So that's when your employees are going to have to start handling and dealing with this huge process. So what we try and do is take that off of their plate. They don't have to worry about it during the day. We can talk to them at night. We can talk to them on weekends. We can get it done for them in a way that keeps them less distracted at work, more productive at work, and engaged at work, and happier. They're just happier.
Yeah. So what are the specific solutions that you offer with Divorce Right?
So the first thing we do is we offer a plan called Plan Right, which is helping them plan their divorce, because divorce is uncertainty. We take them through a 10-hour video interactive course. It comes with a book and a workbook and weekly divorce coaching calls. So what they can do is when they register for our coaching calls, we send them a form that says, what are the top 5 things that are keeping you awake at night? And we try and deal with those head on. We don't give legal advice. We don't give financial advice. We don't make mental health diagnoses. But we are we are in a very unique position to be able to see the entire puzzle at one time. And so we can provide valuable guidance and direction, and that's what they need.
Yeah, you can point them to, okay, maybe this particular professional can help, or this particular professional
absolutely.
help.
We bring in professionals all the time.
Yeah, I keep saying that a home is a temple of a family. And when you go through a divorce and that home needs to be broken up, can they keep the house? They may not. I call it the family home. And can one of the parties able to buy the other party so the kids can stay and have a little bit of a stability? All these questions are sitting over here and just like a monkey weighing them down.
Yes, absolutely. They can't focus on this spreadsheet that they need for the meeting at 2:00 because they're worried about who's going to have custody of their children because their ex is trying to take that child away, or are they going to be able to afford to stay in their home? And that's why, and I believe this, and I shout it from the mountaintops, the first person that should be in a meeting at any family law attorneys is a CDLP, Certified Divorce Lending Professional, so that you can help them get the buying power that they need so they can stay near their office, but also so that they can have a home that is a home for them. They're going to build it in a new way, but they need to know what.
And I want to say thank you because you guided me to be certified as a certified divorce planning professional. And it's been a world of information, and we've been able to help people sort out those questions that they didn't know. How is it going to look like the day after? Because that's what keeps them up at night. So if employers want to get a hold of you, where should they go?
Oh, please go to our website. It's divorcerightInc.com, or you can write me at Vicky, and I'm Vicky with a Y at divorcerightInc.com, and I'm happy to help you and your employees go through this. It may not be something that you see. It's a $300 billion a year productivity problem. We lose $300 billion a year. That's an Afghanistan war every day.
Wow.
Every day. That's how much productivity we lose.
Now, if an employee that their employers is not offering it want to have that, can they?
They can. We encourage, let's cover everybody, because not everybody knows that they're getting a divorce. We talked about that this morning. When sometimes, literally, that happens more often than people think, that one party doesn't know. So you can't take a gamble to say, well, I know this one and this one and this one are getting a divorce. And let me assure employers that about 90% of your employees that are going through a divorce don't tell you. Because they're afraid of being fired.
I didn't tell my employer when I went through a divorce.
And it's embarrassing. There's shame. There's all of those things. But there's also fear of losing their job.
Guys, there's hope. So if you need some more information, let us know. Racheli here, your certified divorce planning professional with Fairway, and Vicky Townsend, my good old friend. And thank you very much for tuning in.